Chapter 18, Episode 6. Sally and Billy stayed in Macau for a few days before starting along the coast. Billy had learned about Macau and wanted to see it. Almost everyone spoke at least some English. In a small village, the children might have to translate for an old fishmonger or hut owner that sold rice 1 hour a day. The kids were proud of their English. Billy had a smart device with connections to anything he wanted. It could make pretty good audio translations. It always made the natives smile. They wanted to keep talking to try English. Billy was happy to give short, simple English lessons in exchange for some words in the dialect of the villagers. Sally had a lot of fun watching Billy. Sally often got caught up in the conversations because she was the pretty girl with the nice Canadian. They wanted to make sure she was nice too. Billy had decided to make a few rules for the progress. No more than 2 nights anywhere they weren't working, unless they both decided there was another reason. Sally almost cried from laughing, but she agreed. They best not fall in love with the natives along the way. They had a job waiting. They would not hurry. It took time to enjoy a trip. It was officially a land and sea journey. They could jump on a plane with high probability of success. Billy had made the call against it. He argued that it didn't matter about the chance of being detained. It was a perfect chance for a great adventure. Around the world without leaving the surface. That was the thing to do if you could. Sally agreed. She was all for an adventure. It was their mantra as kids. Nothing's no fun. Let's not do nothing. They enjoyed days of not traveling and not doing much at all in appropriate surroundings. They enjoyed slow walks through villages and towns. They loved cafe visits. That was enough adventure on some days of the journey. They watched the fishermen come in with their catches and went to a small soup kitchen and thought they were in the movie where the woman wanted to make great soup. They had seen the movie on the ship. They took their soups and sat outside on the old wooden deck. It was all in good repair. The town they were in was used to tourists. I think they're faking it a bit. I don't know. You have to look at the scale. Okay, math man. In a big city, there's more of everything and everything is more. Well, now I've got it. They are wise to keep overhead low so that they can take home a larger percentage of their profit than a restaurant with an expensive modern kitchen. There is no difference to a wok if you have a $10,000 stove or a gas can and a burner. To add to his wisdom of being small and easily sustainable, his stress factor is lower. He can take time to chat with a tourist, and tourists love that shit. Look at us. We could be in a 5-star restaurant in the next city and we chose to take a choice between 2 pots of soup so we can sit here and see this. Most people won't get to see this in virtual reality. Sally leaned over to kiss Billy on the cheek. It was the affirmative kiss. I get it. Sally was trying to think in preparation for the story she had started. Something about superstitions. Mythical creatures so close to real in the minds of many. Ghosts, ghouls and goblins, angels, devils and God. They believed that one random event was a sign of another inevitable event. An asteroid meant the extinction of dinosaurs. Billy almost missed his mouth with his tea. He had been lost just a little in a blank, sucking in the view. What are you talking about? Sorry, symbols. Billy looked at Sally. What sorry symbols? Thinking of a twist for my story. An asteroid might be too much of a twist. If life were to or had thus far evolved on another planet, there might not be any dinosaurs on that planet. Maybe there would be great brainless jellyfish and plankton. The land might be covered with various jelly-like funguses that are good to eat, but nothing has come to eat it. Sally, your knowledge of biology is astounding. Oh, fuck off. No, really. I'll reel you up your ass. I hope so. Should we eat fish or maybe fish for dinner? Fish. Did you know the planet Earth is covered in fungus? Is the Earth connected like a living internet? No. Does it have anything to do with the world of jelly? Yes, it supports the idea of weird stuff. What are the chances of getting hit by an asteroid? 100%. Then why has it been 66 million years? That was a big one. Smaller ones hit often. Most burn up in the atmosphere. They haven't been a big problem for humans so far, but we've only just dropped in. One big one, of which there are many out there in the asteroid belt, so named because of what it is, one is enough to kill us all. The chances of any time in the next 160 million years is still big enough to worry about, especially since we are a spacefaring creature. It would be really stupid to let it happen when we don't have to. Okay, Billy, you're still the smartest. Where should we have some fish? Somewhere where someone cooks it. Or where someone doesn't cook it. Or they have both. And blueberry pie? But not now. No, later. Now we should have one more small one. Or one big one. No stress.